Good morning. Well, I'm super excited this morning. I woke up and someone had bought me a coffee, which was such a blessing. I just felt, oh my God, such a blessing. Because, I feel like I want to give a little update where I'm at. Because, for me, it's always been about a direct experience. And just to give you a little, summary, for me, this YouTube channel really isn't about anything in form. It's about an opportunity for me to step into the unknown and not know what I'm doing because I don't have editors. I have no idea what I'm doing. But it's been so fun just kind of every day learning and unlearning and stepping into the unknown. And one of my favorite things that I used to do when I lived in the community is we used to have mystery schools. And the mystery schools, there was no curriculum. And it feels like for me right now, there's no curriculum. Every day I feel like I'm being shown what's the plan today. A healed mind does not plan. And so I'm just winging this. And I'm having so much fun because I feel like, oh my God, one of the reasons that I left this spiritual community that I was in was because I wanted just to talk about God all the time. I feel like this backdrop of this Truly Believe, Truly Fly YouTube channel is really just this backdrop for, I don't know, it's been filling my mind with thoughts of joy and prayer and function and purpose and joy. I feel like I've been in so much joy, just being present with what is, accepting everything exactly the way that it is. That's the goal of A Course in Miracles. It's not about studying. I want to just update because even with me doing the reading of the Course, I feel like it was the guidance from Jesus just to get me into doing these YouTube videos. And it's like it's a gift because I actually wrote a book that I left with the community actually. And I realized, and it's such a beautiful gift, that I have the book that I need, that it's the book that the Spirit is wanting me to talk about, because I just feel like such a miracle and a blessing from A Course in Miracles. For me, it's about the direct experience and staying in the I am and the joy and the mind training. I have such respect and, what I feel like it's such an honor because it's what I devoted my life to, really, to be used as a healer, miracle worker. We're all miracle workers, not just me. All of us are. It's like we're just an instrument that the Spirit wants to use. And until we get into that alignment, into God's will, it's like we're just got it's like, what are we doing with this body? It's like this is our vehicle that the Spirit is giving us for the mind to just radiate and shine light. That's what our function is. We are the bringers of light. And when we realize, I remember when I got the Course, I thought when he told me that I'm a miracle worker, I thought, well, I actually don't believe that. I believe that I'm a mom, and I believe that I'm a, whatever. I was a nurse at the time. I actually don't believe that. But what's the miracle is A Course in Miracles is retraining our mind to pull us out of these identities of the world and to find out that we're all miracle workers and we're all healers and we're all bringers of light. We're all here to shine and to give and to extend. So I feel like just for me, it's the only thing that's ever worked, and it continues to work. And this YouTube channel is just an opportunity for me to continue to shine that light any way that I can, because I just love it, because it keeps me in union, communion. It's the deeper teachings of A Course in Miracles. I'm not into studying it. I'm going to read the Course, but for me, it's about I guess when I'm reading the Course, what's important to me, because I know for myself, it's mind training in itself. You have to get very, very focused when you're reading the Course in Miracles. He's pulling us into this present moment. You have to be very, very present with each word that he's saying, because it's like he's he's actually just repeating the same thing over and over and over and over and again until you finally accepting the atonement, becoming a miracle worker. So anyhow, that's where I feel that I'm at, and I just want to kind of update even with the channel, because yeah, I've been hearing, and it's so funny because yesterday I posted I needed 50 subscribers to be able to do lives. Well, I found out that's only on the app. On the regular YouTube, you can do a live anytime, and so today I'm waiting to get. You have 24 hours you have to wait. So I've been in prayer about this because I feel like it's alive for me, and it is alive. It's a living experience. That's what we want, a living experience, to know that we have not done anything wrong and that we have not separated, and to use this as a backdrop to build a community. I don't have, I'm not really thinking about the future too much, but, we need each other. We can't do this alone. It's impossible that we can do this alone. And we need each other. And so that's what I want to be able to support. But when I'm reading the course, I really feel it's about focus. I want to just be open because I really don't know. Maybe there'll be commentary that comes in. I have no idea. So I'm going to announce that I'm going to be starting Wake Up with A Course in Miracles in the morning. And so far, I've been doing these recordings at 9 o'clock in the morning. So this morning, I went and did this beautiful power walk. I did my meditation. It's like Jesus is giving me everything that I need so that I can, be used to be truly helpful. That's all that I feel that I am interested in. My life has no other purpose but to be used to remember my union with God. That's really it. So anyhow, I loved during my walk, I loved today's lesson. I don't know if you've read it, but it's lesson number 254, and it is a powerhouse. This is a lesson that is really, when we do the lessons, it's not about studying them and memorizing them and knowing what number they are. We have all these people studying A Course in Miracles, and that's not what I want to do. I want to take us into direct experience. And it's self-study. He says that very much in the preface. It's a self-study course. It's between you and God. It's between you and the Spirit. It's not about me or other people saving you. No one else can save you. You have to want to be happy, actually. That's really what it's about. It's not about anything else. It's a path to happiness. And so today's lesson, which is so beautiful because he is taking us right in to a direct experience. And I love it. It's taking us into the I am. He's pulling us out of thoughts of the ego. He's saying, to let all other thoughts be still, but the voice for God. And what is the voice for God? The voice for God is really just emptiness. It's just stillness. It's just, he restores our soul when we're willing. He's trying to convince us that he is a happy gift for us if we're willing, just a tiny bit. He's saying just a tiny willingness is necessary for us to let go of our thoughts, let go of the ego voice in our head just for an instant. That's why for me, these moments of beautiful quietude, really, it's very quiet and still. And so today's lesson is, let every voice but God's be still in me. Workbook lesson 254. Let every voice but God's be still in me. When we really absorb that and really open up into the holy instant, that's what Jesus calls it, the holy instant. If we're willing just to drop ourselves off into this presence, like right now, and realize how all of these ego thoughts that are distracting us all the time. just this opening to the light, to the stillness and the peace. And that's where the joy is. That's where me and my Father are one. It's like we have this film over our perception, and we're just perceiving with the past and the future all the time. And he's saying, let every voice but God's be still in me. He's saying, wake up, it's time to wake up. It's wake up out of thought, out of the ego thoughts of the past and the future, to really come into this, just drop it all. And so, when I was on this walk this morning, I was just in this beautiful presence and just feeling so connected. And then I was thinking about, wow, this is exactly what he's talking about in the Course, where he says, I have saved every flower for you. I've saved it all. It's like we can't see with Christ's vision until we're willing to be wrong about everything and drop it all. Open our minds to seeing anew, to be reborn again. That's what the person that sent me the donation and buy me a coffee actually said, new beginning, and that's it. You know, every day we get to begin again, to wake up out of this dream of meaningless thoughts that you know, it's our thoughts alone that are causing us pain, to be willing to drop all of our thoughts, the good and the bad, the right and the wrong, the past and the future. I mean, today's September 11th, it's so funny. You know, it's like there's probably, in this world, in this dream world, everybody's remembering, you know, whatever happened on September 11th. But I'm inviting you to remember what's present. Everything is perfect exactly as it is right now. There is nothing out of order. There's an emptiness and a stillness that is so beautiful and such a gift from God. If we can just let it all go and wake up out of this death dream, out of this guilt dream, and wake up to a living experience, that it's like we have to choose happiness. We have to say, you know what, everything's exactly the way that it is, and nothing real can be threatened. Who we are is the Holy Son of God, in whom he loves so well. We can't mess this up. He loves us so much. He wants to fill us with all of his joy and his peace and his happiness. And like a new garden be bloom. Let it bloom in the garden. And that's what I thought this morning on my walk. I was like, oh my God, this is like, you know, what he said in the Course. I thought when I was walking this morning, I thought, oh my God, it's exactly what he said. It's so beautiful. I wrote it down. And every flower that ever bloomed has saved its perfume and its loveliness for you. Isn't that so sweet? And then I have a new flower in my garden. I have this beautiful rose garden out here that I just like, you know, it just appeared. I didn't do anything. It's blooming every day. And I was thinking, oh, there's a brand new little flower and there's a new rose. And it's like, if we can just get really, really present and see the beauty, it's so beautiful. There's nothing, it's like it's a perfume of loveliness, of the present moment, the I am, the awareness, where we just allow everything to be exactly as it is. And there's so much beauty. So anyhow, I could go on talking forever, and that's why I want to stay focused when I read the Course, because I could just talk about God forever. And what I want to say is, so I'm going to be putting an update. You know, I have this, you know, I've been healing these thoughts about commitment to reading the Course, commitment, you know, but I can see God's will and my will are one, because it keeps me in such joy and such happiness to remember who I am every moment of the day. And I just want to be used and be truly helpful. And so these little spontaneous joy sharings, I can get all this out, because I'm like sitting on all this like elation actually. And so anyhow, like I feel like I want to share just about my plan. I'm just, I have all these videos. I have videos from the past, the very first 30 days that I left the community. Every day I did a video and I just recorded, and they're kind of in an archive in my computer, and I'll be posting some of them. But the future of this YouTube channel is, I want to, invite guests. I would like to talk to people. I want to hear about the miracles and also about this spiritual path, because my God in heaven, we're just clueless. We have no idea what we're doing. And I know for me, just been on this journey for 30 years, actually living in spiritual community, and just, what's the right way? And I feel like that's what I want to support is, and also joy. I want to share about joy, and even how do we live our life? For me, when I'm cooking a meal, I'm so present with that tomato. I'm so in love with that tomato. I get so present and open to being done through. That's the miracle, that the Spirit wants to do everything through us. This doesn't have to be difficult or serious. I want to have fun. I've always loved when Jesus talks about, the way, we forgot to laugh. That's basically, it's a big joke, not taking all of this so seriously. Letting go of the spiritual warrior. I have so many titles of things here, and I've just begun. So hit subscribe, like, share, buy me a coffee. That would be so beautiful, because I do live in divine providence, and I've been so cared for abundantly. I need nothing, and I'm just so grateful. So thank you for joining me, and let's see what unfolds here, because I just begun, really. Have a wonderful, wonderful day, and don't forget our lesson. Let every voice but God's be still in me. What a gift. Let's accept it. Let's not just read about it. Let's experience His grace, that He's directing us to go within and get still. Beautiful. Have a wonderful day.